I was able to find a detonate. It went up to 55. I didn't even know that was possible. I'm so confused. What, those from the very beginning will know that we always... Thursday we had dinner with this... Oh! She's not wearing her wedding ring. What's up with that? Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I accidentally swiped on the beginning screen, so that is why we went straight to this one. Also, because of that, I wasn't able to play the music, the lullaby in the beginning, so it's gonna be a little quiet for this part. But it is now the start of the Raikou Research week, so I hope you guys had a very good electric type week. Personally for me, I didn't find any good Pichus or Mareeps, so it's kind of a bummer. But I was able to find a detonate yesterday during Saturday's sleep research. So I was able to catch that. And yeah, I was able to catch that without using the incense. And it's not bad. I mean, I would want it to be a main skill up nature, but it's a brave nature. It also has berry finding on the 100th level slot, so yeah, I'm not sure if I should use it. So I'll show you guys later what it looks like. Let's see what we find today. And no detonate. I was hoping today another one would show up. Also, I remember before previous videos ago, I mentioned that Magnemite was electric type. I forget that for dual type Pokemons, for some reason it chooses another one that you totally don't expect. And Magnemite is steel type, which I guess makes sense as well. But in my mind, it's an electric type. You know what I mean? Alright, so there's nothing that I want to catch, so we will just save our biscuits and move along. Now for the event, we will need to stay in green grass, I believe. Yes, we do. Actually, I'll put Raikou in case any of you guys were looking for more candies. And I'm so close to ranking up. I have a lot of dream shards that I've been hoarding just for the moment for when I can finally redeem them all, because I'm waiting to hit the cap on that. Okay, let's go to pick up our stuff. I don't know about you guys, but I need to eliminate all those notification icons as soon as possible. Let's pick up our daily gift. Got an ingredient ticket. I have quite a few ingredient tickets. And sadly, it seems like... Oh, what? It went up to 55. I didn't even know that was possible. There's no game volume, it seems, so kind of bummed about that. Yeah, so it's gonna be a very quiet video. Sorry guys. It's weird that it's doing that though. Kind of sucks. Kind of annoyed. But whatever. Like, it's coming out of my phone, I think. Anyways. We also reached Master 11 at Greengrass that week. Which I'm not sure if it was my personal best, but... Desserts and drinks. Ooh, I love desserts and drinks. Right, so... First things first, we pick up everything from our teammates, because otherwise it'll be thrown into the oblivion and we will never ever be able to get it again. Okay, so let's swap our teams. Okay, so this is my dessert team. I only have, let's put it in for now. So the other berries, what was it? Citrus berry and lepa berry, I believe. Oh. That sucks. Okay. Yeah, citrus and... Wait a minute, is it not the Raikou Research Week? I'm so confused. It is not? It seems like it is not. I thought it was 3 events back to back to back. How awkward. Let me double check. Oh, it's next Monday. Oops. Yeah, so we are back at Greengrass Isle, which is not a bad thing, I guess. And it's dessert week, so it's really great for me. So I think I'm gonna at least beat a personal best, but whoops, that is so awkward. All right. Actually, before I go to the research community, this video is just not working out. Okay, so there is a maintenance and version update coming up. So the new features, it's to prepare for the Raikou Research Week. My voice is giving out on me. And then, okay, so I read this last night and I was so confused. So if any of you guys have any insight on what exactly this means, please let me know. So in terms of game contents, changing the max number of berries and ingredients that any hopper Pokemon can hold at one time to 999. So what does that mean for the carry limit? I'm so confused. What is the context? What does this mean? Does anyone know? Please help me out. And then other things, making it impossible to discard Master Biscuit. Very nice. I believe it's like that in the game too, no? Like in the official games. And adjustments to show Pokemon sleep styles in order of rarity on the sleep research results screen after snack time. Pretty cool. But when are they going to increase the friends list? That is what I wonder. So it's been quite some time, I realized, since I've had a little drinky drink with you guys. And those from the very beginning will know that we always like to enjoy a little matcha latte in the morning. So this is with coconut milk and agave for a sweetener. Let me just take a little sip to hydrate my throat. Delicious. I used a little more matcha than usual, so I'm really tasting that matcha, which is making me super happy. Also, do you guys remember this from a couple of videos ago? I officially cannot use any more of my beloved eyebrow pencil from Japan. I mean, technically I can, but the tip is so blunt that I'm just not going to be able to get anything out, really. It's gonna look like I'm using crayons at that point. So, our girl, Christina Marie, she gave me recommendations on the last video, Wet n Wild and Anastasia Beverly Hill. I wasn't ready to dish out a lot on an eyebrow pencil, so I wanted to look for a more affordable alternative. And I went to my local drugstore to look for Wet n Wild. Now, to my surprise, Wet n Wild is a little bit difficult to find where I am, so I wasn't able to find it. So, I purchased this, the Clean Fresh Brow from CoverGirl. Why did I get it? Because it looks so familiar to my Facio that I got in Japan. The only thing though, they only had one color. And the color they had is dark brown. So I thought, perfect, this would work because this is also dark brown. So I buy it. I'm so happy. I get home. I swatch it on my hand. And guess what? It is not my shade. It is way too warm tone. I just broke a bit off. Keep that there. It's way too warm tone for me. Like, I can see this working out in the summer because, you know, summertime, the sunlight kind of bleaches your hair a little bit. And at that point, it might be a little bit better to use. But it's just not the right shade. This is what it looks like. So brown. That's like hella brown. Compared to, this is what I used previously. Do you guys see the difference? Yeah. It's not gonna match. So I go back to the store and I'm like, hey, can I exchange this for this? This is the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer in what shade? Dark brunette. Here it is. And to compare the tips of these two. So these ones, this is way skinnier. The pink one is way skinnier. And then the dark packaging one is a bit bigger. You get the point. But I just wanted to look for something nice and skinny, you know, because I find it just makes my eyebrows look a lot more natural. I'm not trying to make it look like on fleek or anything. That was like the trend way back then, which I didn't hop on because I didn't do my eyebrows until recently. But yeah, I just like to accentuate what I have and just fill in the sparse areas rather than completely change the shape of my brows. That's just my personal preference though. And I find it suits my face shape. Had that not been the case, I definitely would, you know, do a little magic to manipulate the shape of my brows to better suit it to my face. You gotta work with what you have, right? So anyways, I got this one. I was so excited. I was doing like research on Google and on TikTok to see other girls with like similar complexion and hair color as me to see whether or not this was a good shade. And it was. So I was torn between soft black and dark brunette, but I'm glad I went with dark brunette. I think if I went with soft black, it would have been way too dark. So I'll give you guys a little swatch. So the swatches right here, the one in the middle is what I was using before. So yeah, this one's actually a little darker than what I was using before, which worked out well. So really good thing that I didn't get soft black, or else it would have been way too dark for me. But yeah, I wanted to know if they would exchange this for this, and unfortunately for their makeup items, they don't do that once you open it, so I'm kind of stuck with a brow that I can't use. And then a thought came into my mind, should I dye my hair for the summer? But I worked so hard in trying to grow it out, so I just let that thought be like a cloud in the sky and just pass me by. And this is my cute little makeup pouch that I got in Japan. It's Miffy, one of my favorite characters. Miffy. And I've been loving it. So yeah, moving along, that was my eyebrow fiasco, and every girl will know this hand, the makeup swatch hand. So let's continue on with our research community, see what everyone got while I talk to you guys about my weekend. So weekend, amazing, had a lot of fun. Friday, as I mentioned before, we had dinner with my boyfriend's sister, which was so much fun. And Saturday, we just had pretty much a very good lazy day to just relax and do whatever. Wait a minute, no. Thursday, we had dinner with this. John found a shiny Dedenne. I'm extra jealous because it requires like 16 points to catch this guy. So the fact that it's a shiny, you save so much cookies. And it's so cute. It's like chocolate. Him and Raikou, the cutest little pairing. Damn, Loon Floon's team. This has to be a Japanese strategy, right? Because I've seen it in another person's video, a Japanese Pokemon sleep. But I love that. congratulations, John, on the shiny Dedenne. So yeah, Thursday was dinner. Friday was a birthday party. Actually, Golden Child here, that's the friend. It was his birthday. And we had so much fun. They had a little buffet poutine bar. For those of you who are Canadian, you'll know what poutine is. It's basically fries, gravy, and cheese curds. And you could add literally whatever toppings you want. So we had that. It was really fun. There was also cake, and downstairs they renovated their place to be like a bar club type of vibe, which was so much fun. There was like lights, there was a bartending area, a karaoke system. And I don't know about you, but I get so overwhelmed when there are a lot of people that I'm unfamiliar with, and it makes it distracting to socialize because I'm just so overstimulated and hyper focused on what is going on that I just can't kind of be in the moment to socialize. So that was pretty much me. I was very shy in my shell, and my boyfriend and I stayed there for up until almost midnight, and then we got home. And then that was Friday. And then Saturday we had a relaxing day. So my boyfriend was watching a new TV series, and then he finished that, so he started a new one. Meanwhile, I was more kind of trying to plan out how I want to create my new content. So I did do some wireframing and some intros for that, editing thumbnails, just so I get like the overall vibe of how I want to go in the direction of my videos. So I had that planned, very excited for that. Also, today I'm making gyudon, which is super quick and easy to make, and I'm planning on filming that, so I'll be able to share the recipe with you guys and upload it sometime this week. And then Sunday we had a mall walk, like the old people we are, just people watching, enjoying each other's company, and taking a walk. So super relaxing. And now we are Monday, and I have a heels dance class later this evening, so I'm very excited. Going to have to get a little practice in. And that was pretty much my week. So I hope you guys had a good week as well. Anything exciting, let me know. And I don't know about you guys, but I have been on the side of social media that is wondering what happened to Kate Middleton, or Princess Kate. I don't know if any of you guys have heard of this, has followed this whole thing happening. Basically, girl has been missing since December 28th. And where has she been? We don't really know. So I think the official news that they gave out to everyone was that she was having abdominal surgery and needed to recover, which is why she was gone. But then people went on a whole rabbit hole of speculating what exactly is going on. Could it be that William's mistress, Rose Hanbury, is pregnant with his child? Could it be that Kate wants out of royal duties and is headed to a divorce? So lots of speculations. Honestly, some of the conspiracies are quite wild, and other stuff like celebrities hopping in on this whole "where is Kate" is pretty funny to see as well. Like Kim Kardashian, I think she posted a picture and the caption was like, "On my way to find Kate," or something like that. And I don't know about you, but if there's one person in the world that I think can find Kate Middleton, it would be the Kardashians, with the resources that they have and everything. So we got this. So yeah, I remember when it first came out that she's been missing, people were, trolling and memeing, saying that she had a BBL and is recovering from that. Then other people are saying that she had to get her ovaries removed because she wanted to get a divorce and they don't want her to continue getting pregnant. And yeah. And then the BBC came out saying that they are on standby for a broadcast that's going to happen maybe this Wednesday. So the world is watching and wondering, where is Princess Kate? Princess Catherine? So nothing here. Another thing that has been a little wacky throughout all this is Mother's Day happened in the UK a couple of weeks ago, right? So the palace released a photo of Kate and her children. Several things to note. 1, she's not wearing her wedding ring. What's up with that? Another, there's a part of Princess Charlotte's sleeve that was missing. And when I say missing, I mean in the sense that it seemed like someone was photoshopping and forgot to put back that chunk of her sleeve because it's just not there. So you had these internet sleuths really going up in a magnifying glass like this on the photo, just trying to see what kind of anomalies can they find of this picture. And let me tell you, they found a lot. Another guy on Twitter posted that if you compare that photo that they released to an old Vogue cover shoot photo of Kate and you put it over her face, identical, the same, as if they just photoshopped that face to that one. And yes, I understand some people might say, but it's her face, of course it's gonna look the same. But same angle, same smile. I mean, I don't know about you, but I can't really replicate the same pose. But then again, not that far-fetched because she is in the public eye a lot, so she's probably constantly having to perfect her image and smile. So that one I can probably give a pass to. But the other stuff, like why isn't she wearing her ring? Why did they Photoshop a part of Princess Charlotte's sleeve up? Very, very odd. And then basically there was an apology from the photographer who was like, sorry, like other amateur photographers, I like to dabble in Photoshop and all that stuff. And I get it, I get it. But at the same time, this is the royal family. They've been doing this for years. So my question is, how did they let that slip through so many security checks? They have like a team of publication PR people that had to have look at that photo before releasing it. Like, this is years that they've been doing this. So to me, a little weird that it got through. And then there was this photo when people were like really asking like, where's Kate? We haven't seen a public appearance of Kate since December 28. Where is she? So there was this moment where paparazzi released a photo of what it seemed to be like Kate in her car, Princess Kate in her car with her mother. And she had sunglasses on. But Pippa, her sister, and Kate look a lot alike. And one thing about Kate that makes it very noticeable to point her out from her sister is she has a little mole like on one of these sides, and in that photo that mole was not there. So it wasn't Kate, it was Pippa. So why were they showing pictures of Pippa and trying to make us believe that it was Kate? And then there was this whole speculation because there's someone that died, and then there was like a march with like 2 black horses and a white horse. Basically, sudden death. People don't really know what happened to him. Very sad though that the wife is grieving and all these speculations are going on. But basically, the rumor has it that Kate herself had an affair. She was so tired of William not ending his affair with Rose that she herself had an affair, and in a fit of rage after finding out during Christmas time that his mistress was allegedly pregnant, she decided to reveal that she too was pregnant, thus making up the story of her abdominal surgery. Then again, this is speculation, okay? All of a sudden, the guy is gone from the world. And then you see William with like bruises on his face or something like that. And this is the weird part. you get news outlets writing like, what would happen if the prince is charged with a criminal offense and stuff like that. So it's like, why would they ever even come up with this sort of topic, right? Now, I'm not like super deep into all the conspiracy theories, what has been debunked, what hasn't been debunked. I'm just watching it as it comes to me for fun. But I am very curious to see what is going to happen when they talk about Kate and where she has been. I also saw this clip of William during a public announcement, and he was basically saying like, oh, Kate's doing well. She's just helping Prince George study for his exams. And then people in the comments were like, what's with that smile? Like, is that Duple's delight? Is he lying? What was so funny about that? And also, Prince George is like, what, 10 years old? What is he doing? Studying for exams? What sort of exams? Speaking about the children, supposedly no one has seen the children either. So, speculated that Kate just took her kids and hid. And we've never seen her since. I hope she's doing well. I hope there's no danger for the family and the children. And you know what? It's times like this where we have to be very thankful and grateful that we are not in the public eye for our lives to be speculated on. It's kind of funny making this video talking about this while saying that, because it's like, at one point I'm like, oh, I wish it could have a bit more privacy. And then on the other point is like, all this juicy drama to talk about. But you know what? If there's one thing that we as humans have evolved and has never really let go of, it's the act of gossiping. Spreading information, news, gossiping. So that's my little gossip corner stuff that I've been listening to lately. Have you guys been in on this as well? If you have, let me know. If there's something that you've heard that I didn't mention that's worth sharing, definitely let me know. I would love to watch it and hear about it. So thank you guys so much for joining me in today's video. Happy Monday. It is not Raikou Research Week. I was so mistaken. So it is a week of free time. And yeah, we will see what this week brings us. I don't have any objectives really on Greengrass Isle, so I guess I'm just going to have fun and see what sort of Pokemon show up. But thank you guys so much for joining me. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. So take care, good luck, and have fun. Bye.